And to shed more light on this topic, I'm so delighted to be accompanied over the phone by Dr. Mohamed Azaby, political analyst. Good evening, doctor.
Good evening.
Well, doctor, before we speak, we need to know how was the Iran-Israeli war reshaped alliance in the Middle East?
Well, in this time we are talking, Iran sent many rockets to Israel now, around Israel. They attacked Tel Aviv, Rahfout, Eilat, and many other places. So that the struggle between Israel and Iran is a struggle that Israel wants to change the ruler type in Iran and take the nuclear project as a part to do this plan, but Israel didn't take the reaction of Iran as serious. They consider that Iran will make a little reaction, but they faces a very hard reaction by attacking Israel by many kinds of hypersonic rockets, like Hyper Chicken, like Qasem Soleimani, like many other rockets that Iran owns.
Global powers like United States, Russia, and China played in the conflict's aftermath?
Well, today the Israeli army announced that he talked to the Iranian people to leave their houses near nuclear reactor to attack the Iranian nuclear reactor, but they can't do this attack because Israel didn't own P-2 planes, F-22 Raptors, and didn't take the missiles that can do this attack. If this attack happens, it means that United States is a part of this attack, and they involved in this struggle by their army. So before or 2 hours ago, Pakistan decided to support Iran in this struggle. And I think if United States took part in this struggle, I think that China will also support Iran through Pakistan, and we'll see a very strong struggle in the Middle East area.
And how's this conflict affected also like neighboring countries such as Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq?
Well, if Israel and the United States succeeded to attack the nuclear reactors of Iran, it means that the area will face the nuclear effect. Many countries will suffer nuclear effects, and I think Iran also will attack the Imuna nuclear reactor. And it means that Egypt also will suffer from this attack. All the area of the Middle East will suffer if we reach it to the nuclear attacks.
But can we say that this conflict has led to a redefinition of the balance of the power in the region?
Yes, this conflict changes the rules of power. Israel didn't react, didn't think that Iranians have all this force to attack it. Also, by supporting Iran by Pakistan and China, it means that we will face a world war on the land between Iran and Israel. We can remember that the political focus of the United States, Henry Kissinger, when he said that the Third World War will start when Israel decide to attack Iran. He considered that the conflict between Russia and Ukraine is a small struggle, a small conflict, but when Israel attacks Iran, it can lead all the world to face the Third Worldwide War.
So we need to know more about how this kind of conflict, of course we know the consequences, but I need to know more about how this conflict can also affect the global oil market and of course the prices of the energy.
Well, if Iran decides to close Hormuz Strait, it means that all the world will suffer from reducing oil all around the world. It means that Houthi will also close Bab el-Mandab Strait, and no oil will reach to Europe in the next times. Also gas will not reach to Europe. So the oil market in all the world, the prices will raise too much, and we will suffer from reduction of oil all around the world. So we saw that when this struggle or conflict begins, we saw Dr. Mustafa Madbouli make a meeting with the oil minister in Egypt to discuss how we can face this problem if it happens. So if Iran succeeded to close Hormuz Strait, I think that the politics and the economics all over the world will suffer.
But we can go back to economy, that we need to know more about how has this conflict also influenced the economic conditions and position when it comes to Tehran and of course Israel.
Well, by reducing oil all over the world, it means that the factories will not work by its strength. It means that the prices of all products will raise. All the world will suffer from economic problem. The prices, all kinds of foods, all kinds of oil and petrol and gas, so that we will the economy all over the world will suffer by this struggle.
Well, of course we don't wish for that, but because of course economy is the base of any country, and those kind of geopolitical conflicts around the world that is happening now is not just going to affect the attackers, but also is going to affect the whole world when it comes to economy and building new opportunities. But how can we say that, or how we can save the foreign investment here in Egypt from all what's going on around us?
Well, we always have Egypt have own gas and have many places to get oil from. But we will get it by a high price. But we will succeed to face this problem by what will our government done to face this problem.
But I think the government now has a great burden, not just to protect its borders, but also Egypt is going to, or through a big process when it comes to development, stability, sustainable development, opportunities for investors, mega projects, and in the same time, it's protecting its borders, and of course, it's very concerned when it comes to Gaza's talks. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I didn't listen to what you said.
Well, I'm saying that Egypt has a great responsibility now when it comes to protecting its borders of what's going on around it from different sides. But meanwhile, it's also maybe a little bit concerned about its economical environment. Right now, Egypt is in a very good phase when it comes to mega projects, when it comes to development, when it comes to its agenda of its vision and the 2030 agenda, and then afterwards the 2040 agenda. So I think this is a great burden on the government, Egyptian government, to tackle all those consequences, meanwhile protecting its border, meanwhile getting ready for any escalation in the Middle East. So I think it's a great burden how to make this balance and to control what's going on around you, try to avoid it, and meanwhile you are working on really a mega projects when it comes to your economy.
Not Egypt only will suffer from this, but Egypt will have many solutions, like the cooperation between Egypt and Arab countries like Saudi Arabia. We don't need the Bab el-Mandab Strait. We don't need Hormuz Strait. If this is one of the main substitutions for Egyptian government to make a speed and highly cooperation between Egypt and Saudi Arabia to support Egypt by oil, to save the investment in Egypt. Egypt also have many other substitutions to face this problem, like get the petroleum, the oil and the gas from Europe. So Egypt will not suffer like any other world, any other country.
Well, may God protect Egypt for sure. And Dr. Mohamed Azaby, the political analyst, thank you so much for your informative call. Thank you. A short break and we'll be back.